Cone plays a different flavor of Rob. Cone plays much more top-based.
Yes, he's
a top-based gamer.
He's very. Cone is definitely a top gamer.
Yeah. A top G.
Top G. No, not the top G. I will say, if I recall correctly, the last time these two played was JVP, and that was a
Uno
game
or Dos?
Dos.
Okay.
So, and that was, I believe, was a Game 5 last stock.
Really?
Yes.
That's impressive.
I was actually commentating that set with Nave, and it was literally like he just needed one good hit to kill Lunch.
Yeah.
And he does the try and true. I'm gonna Dacus in neutral.
I'm gonna do it.
And then he gets fucking boomed, and then me and Nave are just like, no.
They always
did it. It's
like,
that or throw the boost there with the Buna.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's an internal counter in all Rob's players' heads, right? Because they're computers, they're machines.
Yep.
And they are programmed that after a certain amount of time, they must do a dumb shit. And like, there's also an RNG for which one it is. It's like, oh, is it boost nair? Is it Dacus?
Is he gonna glide toss at me like in a weird way?
Yeah, he's doing side B on the ground. Like, there's an amount of time that passes. It's always random. That just makes it. It's just like you must do the dumb thing now.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like it's literally hardwired into the character.
Oh yeah.
You will SD in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, thank you. I love when he does this little dance.
And then we got Lunchman.
We got Lunchman, who just is, he's just good. He's just fucking good.
So good. He's been talking about the big thing he's been he put into his game plan now is he's been working. He's got a phobe that's pretty consistent.
Mm-hmm.
He's been talking about how his pivots are a lot more consistent. So he's been doing pivot, short hop, instant up air with Meta Knight.
He
it's
loves that up
fucked.
He talks about that up there like it's his goddamn child.
Well, because he hits it. And then because he pivoted, he has no momentum either direction. He can follow you to the ends of the earth. Like, he will find you.
No, yeah. The Lunchables Meta Knight is very scary.
Yeah.
I think he's also just in a position with the character he was telling me that he kind of really likes playing Meta Knight because he feels like he has something to prove with the character. Okay. Still, like, with Marth and Roy, he's like, I know I'm nice with Marth and Roy, and I know they're good characters. I can bust them out when I want to. But it's kind of like I guess it's more or less a pride thing in the sense, like, he wants people to recognize that Meta Knight is still top tier. He's still a godlike character.
He's so
because he kind of mentioned how he feels like the community, and I kind of agree with him in a sense that the community has kind of fallen to a lull that Meta Knight is like still a good character, but like not like what people used to think he was. And he's just like, no, the character is still fuck busted, and here's why.
Well, I mean, like, you say that, and then you look at any top, and every time the top 50 list comes out, there's 12 Meta Knights.
Exactly.
Like,
it's like such a weird thing. He's like,
look at that.
What the fuck is that? But no, I feel like I've said to people like, oh, Meta Knight's going bad now. I was like, no, he's not.
He just gets hit hard.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're not totally hitting your stuff, the back hit does not go well.
Yeah, he suffers from that. I'm a lighter weight, but I'm also a mid faller, so like I just get juggled to oblivion, and I will die at 80.
And I will die. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll fucking just explode right now, and you'll be on your hands.
Pop the bubble.
Pop the bubble. Literally pop the fucking bubble.
Yeah.
But like a character like Meta Knight in the hands of a player like Lunchables, he makes the character look like what he is, like a demon.
Oh yeah.
Like he can tech chase you, he can combo you, he can chase you to fucking the ends of the earth. Like he can do it all.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
trust Lunchables knows his confirm percents. I was just interested that up throw would stop working. Yeah, I guess on a slow faller like Rob. Makes sense.
I think
and that's that up air that we were talking about. That pressure up air that like can be you have the world afterwards.
Here's the chain. How place your bets? How much percent?
84. It is still built on brawl.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say he's kind of using it like as if it's like brawl still. Like he's just kind of just throwing it out like as like here's my hitbox. Like I'm just gonna swing it at you, and if I clip you with it, you are gonna eat shit for it.
That was a 2 opening stock. Oh, that was so quick. And that's the stuff we've been seeing from Lunchables for years, is just the incredible spacing on the move coming down, and then the speed at which he whiff punishes you trying to grab him, which, like, of course you can't grab me, idiot.
Yeah, no, his do
you know who I am?
His situation, like, recognition, just, like, knowing when it's like, okay, now I could just fly in at you and just annihilate you. It's like, okay, no, I'm going to land, you're going to wait for me, I'm going to wait for you.
Yeah.
But then there's so many times where I just watch him, literally see that an option's coming out from the opponent, like, space the landing perfectly, and, like, okay, now he's grabbing him, like, word.
And I do think there's a difference in the Meta Knight players, especially in recovery. Like we were talking about with Diddy, where like Diddy's recovery is very strong, but it's difficult to do. I think Meta Knight's kind of similar, where like all of the moves are really good, but knowing which one to pick at the right time it's hard. It's difficult to do. Like anyone who gives in to the Meta Knight broken propaganda, like pick him and try to recover. You will die.
I think it also, like, just the layers of the character's recovery over the years. Like, we see, like, there's been kind of a shift where, like, people start really going for, like, the under-the-stage shuttle loop or, like, kind of going for cape stuff. But now that that's kind of become the norm for this, a lot of people come to, like, oh, I can kind of beat it, do this, and that. So, like...
Yeah, side B and Tornado specifically is something I've been seeing a ton more because the drift on that is crazy.
Yeah, Yuko is very good at using...
Oh, yeah. Yuko does that.
Yuko is Meta Knight, is very good at using NATO and drift. We played recently, and that was the biggest thing he was tricking me up with. He would do a lot of but like that's such a testament to like how smart Lunch is. He's like, all right, you're gonna sit there and do that. I'm gonna sit here and crouch. I'm gonna win this situation because I know you're gonna come at me.
Yeah. Well, because unless Rob does one of the more risky options, it's difficult for him to beat crowd cancel. Because you have to get in and then down smash, or you have to get in and then grab.
Yep.
Because you can start reacting to the boost, and that's what Lunchables is banking on.
Yes. Because it's not just like a big like visual cue, like it's got the audio cue and everything.
Yep.
And Lunch playing with headphones definitely will be your
only always.
You need the game sense. You need the audio game audio. Ooh, a little risky on the down smash because he didn't find the punch anyway. I've learned Rob has a very fun throw confirm on Meta Knight though.
Yeah.
Down throw Dacus at like mid% is a very reliable kill option. But Lunch doing a very good job of picking up his DI.
Yeah,
there's make it very hard to get.
There's the overshoot that we were talking about. Yep. That's what you have to do. You have to go where they are no longer allowed to run away from the option. That's what makes an overshoot good.
Yeah, there's a lot of you can play like neutral or like a space where like just kind of short hopping in place and throwing out a move as like a coverage. But like I think it's a lot of mix up and like misconception comes in like strictly for the approaches for stuff like that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna come at them with the mood. I want to hit the person, right? No, you want to hit where they're going to be or where you think they're going to want to position themselves to get around that.
You want to hit their fighting spirit.
Exactly. You gotta look into their heart, look into their soul.
And this is a classic Lunchable set. Just solid fundies. I am reacting to everything you're doing, and I am hitting my combos.
And even then, recognizing the situations where like he's only going to get 1 or 2 straight hits, he's like, all right, that's all I'm going to get. I'm going to back off, reset the neutral, and just play for that
just
situation
like that.
again. Yep.
Like I think a lot of other Meta Knights would have gone for more, and then maybe gotten like 1 or 2 more up airs, but that down B is more damage.
Yeah, that's a big thing about Lunchables Meta Knight that I really like.
He keeps stealing the top.
Yeah, he just gets rid of it. But there's a lot of times where I notice Lunch, he'll go for like just 2-3 hit confirms and then fade away to land again, and it's like, okay, I have all my resources back. I'm gonna just extend this confirm even more now. Whereas like a mid-level or just like more commonplace Meta Knight will be like, okay, I'm gonna up air you 6 times, but like, oh wait, you're gonna fall faster than, oh, you're on the, oh, I'm getting a fuck.
Yeah.
You know. It's that being able to recognize the situation of like, no, if I stop the combo now and just land, I'm gonna get all my godlike resources back to make it even bigger.
I think there's a really good, kind of a similar scenario in a different game. Professional pool players they shoot for a ball that allows them to get the next ball, right? Where a normal person playing pool, they're just like, I want to get this ball in.
I want to hit the 8-ball because he's red, and that's my favorite color.
The 8-ball's black.
I literally just pulled a random number out, of course.
It's like the most important ball in the game. But yeah, so
that's what I know about pool.
Yeah, professional pool players, they shoot for the next ball. And that is something that Lunchables and a lot of the other top players are very adept at, where they're like, I'm finishing this combo, but the way I finish this combo sets me up for an edge guard, sets me up for the next combo, sets me up for sharking, right?
Oh, we got a potential character swap coming off from Rob.
That was bad. Especially with like,
who would he go?
The space
Kirby, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. The space Lunch was holding, where it's like you can't even have tops here. Can't have shit.
Nope. Can't have
shit in Joliet.
You can't have shit in Joliet. He's gonna stick with the robot.
Yeah.
Little,
I mean, it's his standard, his go-to.
Baby.
Yeah.
Sometimes you never know. Sometimes pulling out the random character might work.
He is kind of the Roy. The Rob.
That's Leroy.
Yeah, his name. Yeah.
The other guy. I mean, I've saw him mess around with Kirby for a little bit, but yeah, I think Rob is like who you know, it's who you are.
I don't want to play Kirby in this matchup
Yeah, that
either.
also. I think he maybe thought about it for a second. He was like, wait, no, Kirby probably gets
that's
blown
worse,
up even
huh?
harder. Yeah. He just sticking with it.
That was actually
Yeah, wow.
Lunchables is such a little troll. He held the top backwards, so Comb thought that it went away. And then punished him for trying to make another one. Yeah.
Got it. It's fine. Yeah, he's gonna throw it away. I'm a big fan of you grab the top, you just like run to the left a little bit, just AGT it up. Because even if you just throw it raw off stage, like it's great to just run away and pull another one.
I don't know. That's still letting him have fun.
That's true.
And like if I'm Lunchables, I want Comb to have as little fun as possible.
Wow, I didn't think he was gonna fucking grab that. How? He's even like a bump range.
He's a star seeker. He belongs in this outer space realm.
This is his home. This is where he belongs.
Yeah.
He's in the Robo area. It's kind of looking like the game for him at the moment, though.
Yeah, where was Rob when all the Metroids got out? Why didn't he help?
He was hanging with Star Fox, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's the one Star Fox game that got robbed for some shit. Oh.
And it's really it's a question of opportunity, right? Like Lunchables is winning the neutral far more often and punishing far harder.
He's rolling it, baby.
And if you are trying to win this as the worst tiered character, when you touch the ball has to pop.
I will say, at a glance, that little roll in 7 times in neutral is really silly. But thinking about it now, that is him just baiting like, oh, am I going to glide toss? Am I going to do it now?
Yeah.
How about this time?
I might do it whenever.
I'm crazy like that. I just might rip it right now.
Yeah, Lunchables having fun going down there.
Yeah.
That's good, though. Because, like, normally Robs just kind of get away, like, being able to, like, just go super deep, yeah, and cannot be punished.
And then
But
it says, I have 3 jumps.
But the bat ball can go down there, too.
Yeah, I have 3 jumps and really good recovery. I'll fuck around it. I might find out, but you might find out as well. He's going to rise.
No.
Oh, that shit's kind of one of the nails in the coffin. Might not be the last one, but it's definitely a big one.
Of the guessies that Lunch has been playing, they're just all hitting. It's all coming up Lunch.
He just kind of has a good soul read on. Oh, that's the one that hurts. Not the up into glide attack.
The crouch cancels have come in every time.
I saw that coming from a mile away. He knows what he's doing.
Guy, yeah. Yeah, that was an incredibly solid set from Lunchables.
Yeah,
especially considering the last time they played, probably the last time
I
they
want to
played.
say that JBP2 was the last like